You are beautiful. You pop, sparkle, and buzz electric.
Sparkle. Sparkle.
You pop, sparkle, and buzz electric.
If we're changing topics, I believe I have first dibs with capybara, a rodent the size of a baby hippo.
Hippo. Hippo.
A rodent the size of a baby hippo.
Without being given a colonoscopy?
You know, I try very hard to make our lunch hours educational and informative, but you're in...
Informative. Informative.
Make our lunch hours educational and informative, but your make our lunch hours educational and informative, but your insistence on talking about your own lives stymies me at every turn.
Stymie. Stymie.
Stymies me at every turn. Stymies me at every turn.
Fine, Sheldon. Tell us about your giant rodents.
No.
Rodent. Rodent.
Tell us about your giant rodents.
No.
Fine, Sheldon. Tell us about your giant rodents.
No. You squandered your time with me in the moment.
Squander. Squander.
No. You squandered your time with me in the moment.
I love this country. The baseball, the freedom, the rampant morbid obesity from...
Morbid. Morbid.
The rampant morbid obesity from...
I didn't see the ring with my glasses off, so... Look at that, I'm starting to exude.
Exude. Exude.
Look at that, I'm starting to exude.
Oh. All right. I doubt anyone would risk the stiff penalties for impersonating a federal officer just to ask...
Impersonate. Impersonate.
Stiff penalties for impersonating a federal officer just to ask... 18 years ago, I sent the FBI crime lab samples from a bag of excrement that had been lit on fire on my front...
Excrement. Excrement.
From a bag of excrement that had been lit on fire on my front...
Well, the FBI crime lab does have a lot on its plate.
Well, that's of little comfort to a nation attempting to scrape burning feces off its shoes.
Feces. Feces.
Attempting to scrape burning feces off its shoes. This is my 9-disc complete Lord of the Rings trilogy Blu-ray set. Mr.
Trilogy. Trilogy.
Lord of the Rings trilogy Blu-ray set. Knowing that Mr. Wallowitz once snuck onto my World of Warcraft account and changed the name of a certain level 80 warlock from
Warlock. Warlock.
And changed the name of a certain level 80 warlock from Where would you like to start? He refuses to pay fines when he's overdue with books I lend him.
Overdue. Overdue.
He's overdue with books I lend him.
Yes, well, let's talk about it anyway.
I don't want to. Not that my disinclination to discuss the...
Disinclination. Disinclination.
Not that my disinclination to discuss the... Not that my disinclination to discuss the topic should be interpreted as evidence of Howard Wolowitz's culpability in the destruction of government...
Culpability. Culpability.
Of Howard Wolowitz's culpability in the destruction of government.
I think I have all I need.
Good. I was afraid you were going to fixate on that.
Fixate. Fixate.
I was afraid you were going to fixate on that.
Well, actually, I may have gotten a little tipsy when I talked to her.
Tipsy. Tipsy.
A little tipsy when I talked to her.
Screw things up for Howard, it'd be Sheldon.
Well, your expectations have been subverted.
Subvert. Subvert.
Well, your expectations have been subverted.
Maybe Sleep has met you before.
Mockery? That's all.
Mockery. Mockery.
Mockery. fuckery. That's all. So you're saying my insomnia is caused by a guilty conscience?
Actually, you don't have insomnia.
insomnia, insomnia,
Actually, you don't have insomnia.
That seems fairly conclusive.
conclusive, conclusive,
That seems fairly conclusive.
Thank you for filing a complaint with my superior, Dr. Cooper. I understand you want to recant your statement.
recant, recant,
I understand you want to recant your statement about Howard Wolowitz.
Yes.
Was your statement untrue?
untrue, untrue,
Yes.
Was your statement untrue? Is there anything else?
Yes. I'd like to offer a laudatory statement about how.
laudatory, laudatory,
Yes. I'd like to offer a laudatory statement about how. H is for honesty, of which he has much. O's for outstanding, which he is such. W's for witty, he's quick with a joke.
witty, witty,
W's for witty, he's quick with a joke.
I think he's eating lunch. Sheldon, I want you to meet Neil deGrasse Tyson from the Hayden Planetarium in New York.
planetarium, planetarium,
From the Hayden Planetarium in New York. From the Hayden Planetarium in New York.
I'm quite familiar with Dr. Tyson. He's responsible for the demotion of Pluto from
demotion, demotion,
He's responsible for the demotion of Pluto from Ergo, I do not like you.
But I actually didn't demote Pluto. That was.
demote, demote,
I actually didn't demote Pluto. That was.
You? Yes, but before you get upset, I want you to know I went to the FBI and retracted my statement.
retract, retract,
I went to the FBI and retracted my statement. No, if anything, I made it worse. In any case, I have been riddled with guilt, which...
riddle, riddle,
In any case, I have been riddled with guilt, which... In any case, I have been riddled with guilt, which is causing Gorn-infested REM sleep, so...
infest, infest,
Which is causing Gorn-infested REM sleep. So, I followed the social protocol. I attempted to right the wrong, and when I failed to do so, I delivered a heartfelt apology.
heartfelt, heartfelt,
I delivered a heartfelt apology. 40 milliliters.
I'm sorry, honey, I don't know milliliters.
Yeah, blame President James Jimmy Carter.
Carter, Carter,
Jimmy Carter. He wonders why he was a one-term president.
Would you say that's about 40 milliliters?
More or less.
milliliter, milliliter,
Would you say that's about 40 milliliters?
More or less. All right. To the metric system.
metric, metric,
To the metric system. Oh, if only there were some way to force Howard to accept my apology so I could escape this miasma of guilt.
You know,
miasma, miasma,
So I could escape this miasma of guilt.
for example, Lisa Peterson hasn't talked to me since the 11th grade because no matter how much you apologize, you can't go back and undry hump someone's boyfriend.
hump, hump,
You can't go back and undry hump someone's boyfriend. Right there with you.
Kirk beat the Kobayashi Maru by reprogramming the simulator.
simulator, simulator,
Kirk beat the Kobayashi Maru by reprogramming the simulator.